Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. I hope everyone is fine. Good evening, good evening. So today we're gonna start the next subject for the GATE 2024, that is industrial engineering. Before starting the session, please do tell me in the comment section if you have any problem or any difficulty. We can work on that. Okay. So good evening, guys. Good evening. I hope everyone is good. Let me check from my end also. Yeah, all good. Fine. So today we're going to practice some questions from the PERT and CPM, and this is an important topic. Like every year from multiple examination, you are getting either one or more than one number of questions from this particular topic. Okay. So it's very important that you should be having a complete clarity. Along with that, you should be practicing a good number of questions. So today we'll be taking some questions from this topic so that your understanding level will be improved. Like just like yesterday, we have taken the question from the engineering mechanics, and that too all the new questions, new pattern of questions. So in this particular session also, we'll be taking some new pattern of questions from the industrial engineering from the topic of PERT and CPM. Okay, clear? Right? Chaliye. So let's begin the session, and I hope so everyone is eagerly waiting to start this practice session. Please do write in the comment section, all good, all perfect. Let me see from my end also. I think all good. Okay. So this is the 50 mark series going on the YouTube channel. जिसमें 20 दिन में 20 days will be confirming the 50 marks. So there's a very, I would rather say, less effort में very important topics will be discussed so as to cover that threshold value of 50. ठीक है, तो we all three mechanical faculties will be coming up live every week with new subjects. Already we have covered strength of material, fluid mechanics, engineering mechanics, important topics only, and today we'll be starting with the industrial engineering. Right, and I hope so everyone has connected with me on the Telegram channel that is there on the screen, and Dheeraj sir will be coming up live at 7:30 on 25th of July, where he will be discussing about the in-depth preparation strategy for GATE 2024. It's a live free workshop. Every student need to attend this, क्योंकि इससे आपको पता चलेगा कि क्या strategy होनी चाहिए to get into the top PSUs or the top IITs to do the master's program. So definitely you should be attending this live. This is free workshop. Okay, ये आपका free workshop है, which is there on our BYJU'S exam prep channel. Okay, अब आपका BYJU'S ऐप पे आपको ये होगा. ठीक है, चलिए, and the link for this particular workshop is there in the description box. आप वहां जाएंगे और वो join करेंगे so that we are not having any delay. Along with that, 23rd of July को you'll be having the all India level national scholarship test, where you'll be having the 90% scholarship will be there. Right, and the exam will be scheduled from 9 AM to 9 PM. The link is also there in the description for this scholarship test. Okay, fine. Yes, chaliye. So now let's proceed with the question, क्योंकि GATE 2024 target हमने कर लिया है. We have already planned कि GATE 2024 में we have to secure a very good rank. ठीक है, fine. तो उसी के लिए this all efforts we are investing all these efforts to increase our chances to get into the top ranking. So first question, let us see on the screen from the PERT analysis. A PERT network diagram with their activity duration is shown in the figure. The 3-time estimates for the activities 6, 7. Okay, 6 और 7 का आपको 3-time estimate दे रखा है. बाकी सभी का they have given you the single time estimate. What is the probability of completing this particular project in 23 days? What is the probability of completing this particular project in 20 days? That means what is the probability that the completion time will exceed 23 days? Question का language पढ़ेंगे. Quickly, tell me the answer. It's a very interesting one, very easy but interesting question. तो यहाँ पे we can say the schedule time is 23 days. Right? We have to calculate what is the expected time of completing this project. तो आपके पास network diagram है. Identify the critical path and identify the capital value of TE. But problem क्या है? Except 6 and 7, all other activities are having a single time completion. Okay, fine. 0.27. चलो देखते हैं. अब activity 6, 7 का this is the optimistic time, this is the most likely time, this is pessimistic time. So we can say for activity 6, 7, the expected completion time will be equal to 1 plus 4 into 4 plus 7 by 6. So this is 16 plus 8, that is 24. 24 by 6 is 4, है ना? So we are having 6 7 का जो single time of completing is 4. Okay, yes. So let's calculate the critical path. Critical path निकालते हैं quickly everyone. So 0 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. This is 0 plus 2, 2 plus 4 is good evening 6. This is 7, 7 plus 9 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20. So we are getting the capital TE value as 20 days. 20 days. Capital T आपको 20 आ रहा है. And what will be the critical path? If you see clearly, this is the longest time taking path, that is 1 4 4 6 and 6 7. ठीक है? 1 4 4 6 and 6 7. This is the critical path that we are having. Okay, right? Fine. Or critical path ka the standard deviation for 1 4 is given, 4 6 is given, but they have not given the value of 6 7. So we can calculate the standard deviation of the 6 7. That is nothing but the pessimistic time minus the optimistic time divided by 6. Pessimistic is 7, optimistic is 1. So 7 minus 1 divided by 6, that is equal to 1. Okay, so we are getting the standard deviation for activities, this is equal to 1. So we can calculate the standard deviation of the entire project. How we can calculate? That is equal to under root of the square of the standard deviation, the square summation of the standard deviation of the individual critical activities. So यहाँ पे 2 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. Okay, so this is 4 plus 4 plus 1, that is root of 9, that is equal to 3. So we got the value of TE, we know the value of TS. Can we calculate the value of the probability that the completion time will exceed 23 days? Quickly tell me the answer. आपके पास TS की value है, TS value is 23 days, है ना? TE value is 20. The standard deviation of the project is equal to 3 days. Quickly, what is the value of Z you are having? 0.27 is incorrect. Rahul, जल्दी से बताइए the next answer. देखो, if you are doing the guesswork, it won't be fulfilling your aspiration to get into the top ranking. ठीक है, मेहनत से ही मिलता है रैंक. कोई ऐसे you won't be having that कि someone will be giving you the important questions कि चलो ये क्वेश्चन पढ़ लो, then we'll be able to get a single digit rank. No, it is all about hard work, dedication. ठीक है, guess work करेंगे, never you're gonna succeed in this particular competitive exam. चलिए बताइए, what's the value of the standard normal variate? That is equal to TS minus TE divided by the standard deviation. So 23 minus 20 by 3, that is equal to 1. Okay, so the probability of Z equal to 1, that is equal to 84.13%. 84.13%, right? Okay, क्या क्वेश्चन में अब बता आंसर क्या होगा? What's the value? What should be the answer? Shall I mark option D? Statement को पढ़िए. They are saying what is the probability that the completion time will exceed 23 days? 23 days को exceed करेगा. So if you try to understand this concept, उसके लिए आपको normal distribution का concept पता होना चाहिए. Then only you'll be able to understand. This is your expected completion time. This is your scheduled time, right? That is TS. In this particular example, Z is equal to 1. So this is your sigma, है ना? क्योंकि Z is equal to 1. They are saying that what is the probability that the completion time will exceed 23 days? उसका probability क्या होगा? कहीं ना कहीं this is the probability. भाई हमें क्या निकालना है? What is the probability? They are not saying what is the probability that the project will be completed in 23 days. नहीं, we have to calculate what is the probability that the completion time will exceed 23 days. तो 23 days तक का 84 है. 23 से ज्यादा कितना होगा? 100 minus 84, that is 16%. 0.16 is the correct answer. Is this clear? क्योंकि this is TS is equal to 23 और ये जो भी values है this is for TS greater than 23. तो सिर्फ इसी का कितना, what will be the percentage of this area? That is nothing but 100 minus 84%, near about to 16%. This is the area of this particular curve and option A is the correct answer. ठीक है, ये डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं है that you will be having exact completion time में 23 में निकालेंगे, you will be getting the answer. No, they are asking you what's the probability that completion time will exceed 23 days. तो exceed मतलब वो 23 से ज्यादा वाला एरिया है ना, more than 23, the more than 23, this is the area we are talking about. और इस एरिया का परसेंटेज कितना होता है? Only 16%. We already know this concept from normal distribution curve. Okay, fine. So the answer for this is option A, 0.16. Here students will be marking 90% of the students will be marking option D 84% or 0.84, क्योंकि वो ये सोचेंगे कि we have to calculate at 23. At exact 23, the probability is 84%, but beyond 23, what is the probability? That is, we are having only that much of area, that is 16%. Is this clear? So option A is the correct answer. Okay, clear? Understood everyone? This is a unique type of question. I told you आज के session में will be trying to cover all the unique type of question which will be improving your concept. चलिए next question on the screen. For the project, precedence and activity duration for the projects are given in the tabular format. What is the minimum time span in which the project can be completed? That means they are asking you what is the expected project completion time, capital TE value key they are asking. Quickly. What is the expected project completion time? Is it A 15, B 18, C 22 or D 19? A, B, C or D? Yes. Option A, option B, option C or option D? Anyone? चलिए, let's try to draw the network diagram. बनाते हैं network diagram. A is having no predecessor, so we'll be having A somewhere around here. This is 1, 2. Let me draw it from here. 1, 2, 2. This is A, right? B is B आपका A है, C भी A है, D भी A है. चलो, so we're having this is B और E आगे चाहिए होगा. This is B, this is C, right? Okay, fine. D is after B, so this is D. This is D. E is after A, B or E. चलो यहाँ पे let us take this. थोड़ा नीचे ले लेते हैं ना. Let us, or let me draw it at lower point, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा जगह चाहिए होगा. 1, 2, 2. This is A. Then we are having B. B को इधर ले लेते हैं ना. Then C, right? Then we are having D. D. E after A. E, right? C after G. D or F. D or F. F is B or E के बाद. This is a dummy. This is F, right? और G के बाद I, H, and this is I. Okay, so we have drawn the network diagram. We have drawn it. We can cross check quickly. B, A, C, A, D, B, E, A, B or E का combination we are having F, G is after C, D or F say H, G, I, and I or H say J. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. चलिए क्विकली. A का है 4, B का है 6, C का है 8, D का है 2, E is 2, F is 5, G is 3, I is 1, H is 4, and J is 3. Okay, so we have drawn the network diagram. Now we can identify the critical path. So 0, this is 4, this is 4 plus 2, 6, 4 plus 6 is 10, so this is 10, 4 plus 8 is 12, 8 plus 5 is 15. This is 12, so 15. This is 15, 16. This is 19. 19 plus 3 is 22. Okay, so we are getting the value for this is 22. I think option C is the correct answer. 22 days. 22 days. And what's the critical path? A, B, this dummy, then F, then H and J. So A, B, F, H and J is the critical path, having the duration of completion of 22 days. Okay, is this clear? 22 days आपका यहाँ पे clear? Everyone, right? So 22 days, option C is the correct answer. Very good, very good. Chaliye, next question on the screen. Now this is a question from the crashing model. The following table gives the data of the normal time and the normal cost and the crash time and the crash cost. Cost to reduce the project by 2 days. That means if I want to decrease the project duration by 2 days, then what will be the additional, what will be the cost that will be required to reduce this particular cost by 2 days? So what we have to do, first of all, draw the network diagram, है ना? तो यहाँ पे आपको activities they have given 1, 2, right? 1, 3, 1, 3, then 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, then 3, 4 and 4, 5. Okay, this is the network diagram that we are having, right? Chaliye, let's write the number. Let's write the normal days. So 1, 2 is having 8, 1, 3 is having 4, 2, 4 is having 2, 2, 5 is having 10, 3, 4 is having 5 and 4, 5 is having 3. Okay, identify the critical path. Critical path, identify kg and tell me what will be the answer to this. So this is 0, this is 8, this is 4, 8 plus 2 is 10, 8 plus 10 is 18, 10 plus 3 is 13. So 18 is the answer. So we are having this is 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5 is the critical path. 1, 2, 5 is the critical path. Clear hai? So 1, 2, 5 is the critical path, and we are having now we have to calculate only for 1, 2 and 2, 5. So 1, 2 and 2, 5, these are the two activities. इसका हम लोग cost crash cost निकालते हैं. So crash cost slope will be 200 minus 100 by 2, that is 50. This is 400 minus 100, that is 300. 300 by 5 is 60. So we have to select that activity which is having the minimum cost time slope. तो हम लोग select करेंगे 1, 2. So we'll be crashing activity 1, 2 by, let us suppose by 1 day. Okay, so if I crash activity 1, 2 by 1 day, तो ऐसे करने से R is my this one critical path changing. Please check 0. This will be 7, है ना? 7 plus this is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. This is also 9. So 9 plus 3 is 12. 7 plus this is 17. So still our critical path is still remaining the same. Yes, critical path abhi bhi same hai. So now we can crash by 1 more day. So we are crashing by 2 days. So if you want to decrease the project by 2 days, you have to crash activity 1, 2 by 2 days. And for crashing by 1 day, we are having 50 days. So the crash cost will be, what is the total crash cost? That will be equal to 50 into 2, that is 100. Okay, that is 100. So option A is the correct answer. Crashing model बहुत important है for your examination perspective, because they do ask question from this topic. Clear hai? Fine. So from here I'm getting the crash cost equal to 100 rupees. Okay, very good. 100 rupees we are getting for to crash this particular project by 2 days. I have to my total cost will be additional cost that I have to pay is rupees 100. Okay, जो आपको डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट एडिशनल जो आपको देना पड़ेगा that will be rupees 100. Right? Okay, done. Perfect. Very good. Next question. There's a PERT network as shown in the figure. Given variance along the critical path is 25. So they have directly given you the variance along the critical path is equal to 25 days square. Okay, the duration of activity are shown along the path. What is the probability condition to complete the project in 20 days? Now here they're asking you what is the probability for completing this project in exactly 28 days. So the scheduled time is 28. Okay, standard deviation of critical path is nothing but under root of variance, that is equal to root of 25, that is equal to 5 days, right? So now we have to calculate the capital T. Capital T कैसे निकालेंगे? From the network diagram. Let us calculate from the network diagram. This is 0, this is 5, है ना? This is 6, 5 plus 7 is 12, 5 plus 8 is 13, this is 12, 13 plus 10 is 23, this is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21, so 23 is the final answer. Okay, 23 is the final capital value of this. 23 days is the value of T. So we can calculate the standard normal period, schedule time minus expected time divided by the standard deviation. So schedule time is equal to 28, expected time is 23 divided by 5. So this is 5 by 5, that is 1. So probability of Z equal to 1, that is nothing but 84.13%. And I think we are having option C is the correct answer. Is this clear? Option C is the correct answer. Done? Clear hai? Any doubt? 84.1. This is the fourth question from the concept of PERT and CPM. We are having still halfway to go. Done? Clear? This could be a 1 marks question. 1 marks type of question hai. Chaliye, next question on the screen is a project consists of 7 activities for with the following data. The total float of activity C and activity G. So they're asking you what is the total float of activity C and total float of activity G. This they are asking in the question. What is the total float of activity C and G? Quickly. तो उसके लिए you have to draw the network diagram. चलो network diagram बनाते हैं. A, B independent है, no predecessor. So this is 1. This is A. This is B. A, B, B. This is B. Right. Now A or B. So let us draw dummy. So A, B, C. We are having C. Right. D is after B. So we are having D. This is D, right? Now we are having F, that is after E. C or E se aayega. Now this is your E, and C or E se will be having F. C or E se will be having F. So let us try to draw it like this. C and E. C and E se will be having F. And F ho gaya, and G is after D. So we can draw it like this. वैसे कर बनाना नहीं चाहिए. We can draw it like this. Okay, fine. So from here we have drawn the network diagram completely. So we can now calculate what is the we have to calculate the total float. तो आपको forward pass and backward pass computation you have to go for that. तो पहले हम लोग time लिख देते हैं. A is having 6, B is having 4, C is having 3, D is having 5, E is having 7, F is 8, and G is 2. G is 2. Okay. So now we can write 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chalo quickly, what is the answer? What is the critical path? First of all, tell me what will be the critical path for this question. So let's start from 0. 0 plus 6. This will be highest value is 6. This is 4. 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 plus, this is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. This is 9. 9 plus 6, 17. 9 plus 7 is 16. And 16 plus 8 is 24. Okay. सर कैसे पता करें कि हमारा सब्जेक्ट कंप्लीट हो गया है? यार हमारे जो बैकएंड टीम है ना, दे विल बी, दे कैन कांटेक्ट यू, आप उसको उनको कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम विद दैट। ठीक है, जिग्नेश, जो हमारे जो बैकएंड टीम है उनका एक नंबर होता है ऑन आवर ऐप, वेबसाइट पे भी दे हैव अ नंबर, यू कैन कॉल देम डायरेक्टली, राइट। चलिए बैकवर्ड पास कंपटीशन करते हैं। एंड व्हाट्स द क्रिटिकल पाथ वी आर हैविंग? क्रिटिकल पाथ दैट वी आर हैविंग इज 9 plus 7. दिस इज द B D E F. B D E F is the critical path. Critical path. ठीक है, चलो, so let's go with the backward computation. This is 24. 24 minus 8 is 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. Right, where we are having the critical path, we can directly write it over here. यहाँ पे 4, यहाँ पे 0. यहाँ पे करते 16 minus 3 is 13. Right, that's it. हो गया। अब क्या बोल रहा है? They are asking you what is the total float of activity C. So we'll be drawing activity C. ये आपका activity C है ना? This is activity C. 6, 13, 3 to 5, 16 and 16. The duration is 3. Okay, fine. So from here you can calculate the value of total float. So total float for activity C will be equal to 16 minus 6 minus 3, that is nothing but 7. Total float for activity C is 7. तो C का है 7, तो ये नहीं हो सकता, ये नहीं हो सकता. Among C and D will be the correct answer. Now total float you have to calculate for G also. G कहाँ पर है? G is somewhere around here. This is from 4 to 6. From 4 to 6. G, that is 2, 9, 9, 24, 24. Total float for activity G, 24 minus 9 minus 2 कितना है? That is 11, that is 13. So 7 and 13, option C the correct answer. Yes. सर क्या गेट में 60 मार्क के एवरेज नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन, अगर नंबर कई क्वेश्चन आते हैं? बिल्कुल हो जाएगा। देखो एक बार में भी हो जाता है, बट जो एक बार आपको सीरियसली करना है। बहुत लोग ऐसे भी होते हैं, दे ट्राई टू स्टडी द सब्जेक्ट एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, क्योंकि वो सीरियस ही नहीं होते हैं। अगर आप सीरियस ही नहीं होंगे, इफ यू आर नॉट डेडिकेटेड, अगर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे, ओनली इफ यू आर ओनली स्टडिंग वोंट बी सॉल्विंग द पर्पस। आपको पढ़ाई के साथ साथ यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस आल्सो, एंड दैट टू यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अ गुड लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चन। बेसिक क्वेश्चन करेंगे, यू वोंट बी एबल टू हैव अ कंसेप्ट क्लैरिटी, राइट। हमेशा ध्यान रखिएगा, इफ यू वांट टू क्रैक गेट विद अ गुड स्कोर, यू हैव टू स्टडी। एक बार पढ़ाई होती है, देन वी विल बी हैविंग द रिवीजन, दैट्स इट। वन टाइम complete detailed study, after that you have to revise, you have to practice. revision और practice से ही आप आगे अपने आप को improve कर पाएंगे, right? So option C, I think that is correct, right? आगे बढ़े, चलिए next question, let's see who will be giving the answer. Find the critical path for the following data. a simple question, but इसमें network diagram थोड़ा सा tricky सा है, so that is the reason I've just taken this into consideration. बनाते हैं network diagram. Let's draw the network diagram. So A and B are not having any predecessor. C, D, E and E are having the predecessor of B. Right? F is having predecessor of E, and G is having A, D, and C. चलिए, let's draw it over here. So this is A, right? This is B. ठीक है, और C, D and E. C, D and E. Okay, fine. F is after E. This is F. Now A, D, C. A, D और C, तो तो what we have to do is we have to add a dummy, right? और इस A को we can directly join over here. Right? चलिए, तो now A, D and C, we are having this would be G. Okay, so now let's try to write the number. A का है 4, B का है 6, C का है 8, D का है 4, E का है 7, F का है 9 and G is having 10. Right? चलिए, very good. Anonymous 24. Are we having any option of 24? They're asking you what's the critical path. What is the critical path? Quickly. 0, this is 4, this is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll be having this as 6. So 6 plus 8 is 14. So 6 plus 4 is 10. इसको यहाँ पे ना, let us draw one node also, or else you won't be able to understand. यहाँ पे एक node बना देते हैं, ये लीजिए. अब ठीक है, 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Right? चलिए, quickly. So this is your 6 plus 8 is 14. So this is 10, तो 14 होगा. This is 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 9, 22. This is 24. Okay. So we are getting this 24 from which pathway? कौन से pathway से आपको 24 आ रहा है? We are getting 24 from this pathway. B, C and G. So B, C and G is the critical path. B, C and G is the critical path, and that is option number B. Okay, that is option number B. Clear? Right? देखो, tough question is a relative term, right? You cannot say that अगर आपने कोई topic पढ़ा नहीं है, that will be tough for you. If a student has studied that topic, तो definitely won't be feeling tough. So it's a relative term, right? हाँ, but yes, हर साल एक या दो question every year we are having, which is very very tough. That is 99.99% are actually leaving that question. तो don't worry about that, है ना? ये जो टफ होगा, जो बहुत ज्यादा टफ होगा, वो सभी के लिए टफ होगा, और एक दो क्वेश्चन हर साल आते हैं. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. आपको बाकी क्वेश्चंस में कंसंट्रेट करना है. So let's go for the next problem. A project network diagram having 6 activities with their activity duration and the cost to reduce duration of each activity by 1 day. So they have given you the value of cost slope. They have given you the value of cost slope, right? So what is the minimum amount to be spent to reduce the project duration by 1 day? So how much I need to pay in order to reduce the project by 1 day? How much I need to pay so as to reduce the project duration by 1 day? तो पहले तो हम लोग यहाँ पे नेटवर्क डायग्राम आपको ऑलरेडी दे रखा है ना. दे हैव गिवन यू द नेटवर्क डायग्राम. लेट अस ट्राई टू ड्रॉ, आइडेंटिफाई द क्रिटिकल पाथ. सो ए का कितना है 8, बी का है 6, C is 16, D is 9, E is 9, D is 9, E is 9 and F is 6. चलिए, identify the critical path. First of all, critical path निकालेंगे. 0, this is 8, downward dummy, this is 8, 8 plus 9 is 17, this is your 16, so this will be 17, and 8 plus 9 is 17, 17 plus 6 is 23. Okay, so are we having multiple critical path in this case? Please check कि यहाँ पे हमारे पास multiple critical pathway है. Let us check by using this pathway, that is A, dummy, D and F. We are getting 23. That is A, D, F. We are having 23 days as, and this is the critical path. And there is one more pathway. If you try to visualize, एक और pathway है, that is A, E and F. A, E, F is also having 23 days. So both are having both these paths are the critical paths. Okay, right? So now they are saying that what will be the minimum amount to be spent to reduce the product duration by 1 day. एक दिन से आपको delay करना है ना? और एक दिन से we have to reduce. So now we have to only identify A, D, F. A कौन सा है? This is A, this is D, this is F. right? And we are having AEF, AEF. So we have to identify in each pathway the minimum value. ADF में minimum is 40, इसका है 40, right? A का है 80, F का is 130, 130 तो बिल्कुल नहीं सेलेक्ट करेंगे, and E का है 20. This is 80 and this is 130. So tell me, to reduce project by 1 day, what will be, or how many activities we need to crash, and by how which activities will be crashing. देखो हम सबसे लीस्ट वैल्यू लेते हैं. So if you take activity E, right, if you crash by 1 day, it will be costing me 20 rupees. Okay, crash by 1 day E, it will be costing me 20 rupees. If I talk about activity D, if you crash by 1 day, your activity D, it is going to cost me 40 rupees, right? So total will be having, this is one feasibility, right? But over here we are having one more possibility. If I try to crash activity A alone, because that is common to both the pathway, I'll be able to get, so if I crash activity A by 1 day, how much it will be costing? It will be costing me 80 rupees. तो ये तो हम लोग नहीं प्रेफर करेंगे. If I talk about activity F, क्योंकि दोनों में common है, if I crash activity F by 1 day, it will be costing me 130. So overall, can I say, for decreasing the project by 1 day, the minimum cost that I need to pay is 60 rupees. That is option B is the correct answer. Is this clear? Right? Because there are two critical paths. So अगर आप सिर्फ D को crash करेंगे या E को crash करेंगे, won't be solving the purpose. You have to crash at least one activity from each critical path. If you're having some common activity, you can crash that activity, and that will be common for both the pathway. Clear? Fine. So here the minimum cost that is being required to reduce the project duration by 1 day is rupees 60. Option B is the correct answer. Done? Clear hai? Everyone, please write in the comment section, is this clear? Chale, next question. A very interesting one. For the following set of activities, determine the probability of completing the project in 45 days. Okay, you have to calculate what is the probability. The schedule time is given as 45 days. ठीक है. अब क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे slightly complicated इसलिए है because they are now giving you the 3 time estimates, the optimistic, most likely and pessimistic. So first of all, calculate the value of TE for the individual activity. How we can calculate the value of TE? So TE is equal to optimistic plus 4 times of most likely plus pessimistic divided by 6. Okay. चलिए जल्दी जल्दी बताइए, व्हाट्स द एक्टिविटी एक्सपेक्टेड कंप्लीशन टाइम ऑफ एक्टिविटी A, B, C, D, E, F, G individually. So this will be 6 into 4 because we have to 4 into TM, you have to add with TP, add with TO and divide by 6 is gonna give you TE. So this will be 24 plus 12, 36, 36 by 6 is 6. 7, 4, 28, 28 plus 20, 48, 48 by 6 is 8. 8, 4 is 32, 32 plus 16, that is again 48, will be getting 8. This will be 80, 80 plus, this will be 40, 120, 120 by 6 is 20. Next, 18 into 4, that is 72, 72, let me calculate. 72 plus 26 plus 10 divided by 6, that is 18, right? You're having 9 into 4, 36 plus 16 plus 8 divided by 6, that is 10. The last one, 32 plus 12 plus 4 divided by 6, that is 8. Okay, so we have calculated the expected completion time for the individual activities. अब आपको बस network diagram draw करना है and tell me the critical path, and then you have to identify which activities are the critical activities, और उसके लिए you have to calculate the standard deviation. Okay, चलिए quickly. So the critical path, the network diagram will be somewhere like this. This is A, this is B, right? A के बाद we are having C, and B के बाद we are having D, A के बाद we are having E, E is something like this, और F के बाद we are having B और G. Okay, so C and D is having G. After A, we are having this one as E, right? And this one is your F, right? So we have drawn the network diagram. Let me draw it over here. I think it's visible, right? Everyone, it is able to see the network diagram. Let me draw it over here. A, B, और yeah, चलो वो ड्रब हो गया. C. ऐसे करते हैं. This is C, this is D, right? And we are having E. Okay, C or D say we are getting G, and B के बाद we are having F. Okay, now I think network diagram is quite clear. So we can write individual time for A, we are having 6. A is having the completion time of 6. A is 6. B is 8. C is 8. D is 20. E is 18. G is 8 and F is 10. G is 8 and F is 10. Okay, identify the critical path. Identify the critical path quickly. So 0, अच्छा नंबर भी लिखना है यहाँ पे, नंबर भी लिख देते हैं 1 2 3 4 5. Identify the critical path. So 0, this will be 6, this will be 8. 8 plus 10 is 18. Let us go from this way. 6 plus 18 is 24. 6 plus 8 is your 14, but 8 plus this is 28. 28 plus 8 is 36. B, D, G. Very good. We are getting B, D, and G is the critical path. B, D, G, and the total duration is 36. Okay. So now we can calculate the total expected completion time is 36 days. The scheduled time is how much? 45 days. So now next we have to calculate the value of standard normal variate, or uske liye we have to calculate the standard deviation. How we can calculate? We only need to calculate the variance of B, D and G. That's it. है ना? तो इसका variance निकालते हैं और let us calculate the standard deviation. सीधा sigma निकालते हैं. What is sigma? That is equal to TP minus TO by 6. So for activity B, 15 minus 5, that is 10, 10 by 6. This is 25 minus 15, that is 10, 10 by 6. This is 12 minus 4, that is 8, 8 by 6. So we can calculate the value of standard deviation of the critical path, that is equal to under root of 10 by 6 whole square plus 10 by 6 whole square plus 8 by 6 whole square. Okay, so 6 square will be coming out, that will be 6. This is under root of 100 plus 100 plus 64. Chalo, quickly, what's the value of standard deviation? 264, है ना? Root of 264, yeah, divided by 6. We are getting this to be around 2.71. Are you getting around 2.71? So from here I can calculate the standard normal variate, that is scheduled time minus expected time divided by the standard deviation. Scheduled time is 45 minus 36 divided by 2.71. What is the value you are getting? The value of Z that you are getting. Quickly, what's the value of Z you are getting? 45 minus 36 divided by 2.71. That is near about to 3.32. But we don't know the value of Z equal to 3.32. But we know some rest options. Can you tell me 50% we are getting when Z is equal to how much? 0. Fine. If I talk about 84, this is near about to z approximately equal to 1. 95 is z is equal approximately equal to 1.65. So we are only left for the option B, and we know that at z equal to 2, it is 98%. Z equal to 3 will be 99%. So we are getting z equal to 3.32. So probability of z equal to 3.32 will be somewhere around 99.9%. No need to remember. We know the other values from there. We have eliminated the options and we got option B as the correct answer. Okay, clear? Option B as the final correct answer. Clear, hai, everyone? Yes, right? So this completes your practice session on the PERT and CPM in today's session. And as we know that ISRO का practice session चल रहा है, I hope so everyone are attending these sessions. So 11 AM पे होता है on Monday, Wednesday, Friday the technical session. On Saturday we'll be having the general aptitude and engineering mathematics. Right? So for different resources, great preparation, definitely we require some ebooks. So in the description there is a link to download all the ebooks. Okay, chaliye. So that's it from my side. Do join the Telegram channel so that you will be getting all the updates that we are having. Till then, enjoy your preparation. Bye bye, BYJU'S exam prep. And if you are not yet liked the video, please do like and do subscribe to this channel, because there is a long way to go towards GATE 2024. बहुत सारे sessions are waiting for you guys. Okay, so thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Good. Have a nice evening with BYJU'S exam prep. Thank you.